Hey guys, it's Brent Daniels. I am with Jameson Wurst here from Grand Rapids, Michigan, not Minnesota. Apparently 11,000 people live in Grand Rapids, Minnesota, but that's not where you're from.
That's Michigan.
So he is here to spend the day with me. My TTP students have the opportunity to come in on any Friday and spend the day with me and the team. So check out the day that we had together.
About to get worse.
Right?
Yeah.
So, why do you say that?
Because recessions. I mean, all the leading indicators are recessions around the corner.
Got it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The only good thing about it is when that happens, then your interest rates also, the money you can make also goes up.
Yeah.
Right? So I mean, it kind of offsets a little bit, but if you got fixed costs, it's kind of tough.
Yeah.
The other piece I didn't put in is you
So
said,
wait, so this is all one, you have this all on one spreadsheet to show the goals, my goals for 2019 broken up for wholesale, for coaching, for buying rentals.
Yep.
All in one sheet?
Yep.
Awesome.
It goes January through December.
So you have all the costs
Yeah.
that we broke down
Yep.
on,
It's a beautiful thing. I wish
it
I
is. You brought the wrong file.
I'll send it to you when I get home.
Okay.
But I just wanted to show you what I did. The other thing I didn't have is you said the longer strategy is eventually when you have enough equity, you start paying these things off.
Right.
I didn't know.
Well, you sell half of your portfolio to pay off the other half, so you have them all free and clear.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you know, and I know that what do you get? 20-year loans or 30-year loans?
30-year. I mean, I would probably do a 30-year loan, but this is a 20-year strategy to get those all paid.
Got it.
Yeah.
Got it. So I didn't put anything in.
Because the first 20 years it's all interest anyway.
Nothing. Right.
Yeah.
But I'd like to I'll put if it's a 30-year mortgage indicator and we target say 4% or 5%. I can put that in another sheet so you can see how much value you're gaining.
Yeah.
But overall, you're gaining $400 a month per property in just passive income.
Right.
So you're up to, if you do 10 properties, you're $4,000 a month.
Yeah.
In passive income.
Right.
So.
Yeah, but I would use that passive income, that amount, and just put it away for what will always happen, which is necessary repairs, improvements.
Yeah.
At some point you got to put in new carpet, new flooring, new whatever. You know what I mean? Like you got to keep a property we buy now is not going to be what's going to be the hottest thing, or even if we buy something that needs some love, some work, we fix it up.
Right.
It's in perfect shape now. 20 years from now, we're going to look at it like, oh, it's so dated. You know what I mean? And then you don't get full market value unless you keep it up.
Right.
Now, I probably wouldn't, upgrade it to, you're going to get top market value for the most upgraded property until the time comes to actually sell them. You know what I mean? If I wanted to get the highest that I could for the properties. If not, if I just want to sell it to another, portfolio buyer, or if I want to sell it to the renters, maybe do a rent to own type of situation where they can, buy it after a couple of years of rent payments, and then now they can get a loan and they can do that type of thing. That would work too.
I don't have any reserve in there to get started with, so you're going to see that cash flow is negative the first couple months because you got to make an investment. But I think you've got a reserve we can start with, so it'll look better.
For all of them?
I just have it just like
for offers.
For the whole thing.
Yeah.
So I've got Offer Arizona and TTP together as one number. And then I've got the other piece, number 3, I've got the revenue and the expenses broken out by property.
Got it.
So we'll see where it goes from there. So if we can get through the first quarter with this plan, we're rocking and rolling.
So the next 86 days.
That's it.
Let's go.
This is it.
Let's go. Yeah.
But I remember the house because it was such a funky house how he was describing it. Like the back half of the house only has barely 6 foot ceilings.
Yeah.
And he's got a tenant in there, and the rents are good.
Yeah.
But I just remember that because I was gonna drive past the house, which I did. I just never got back home. So.
Got it. And renters, how do they have a lease or are they month to month?
They have it's month to month, and he does not have any papers.
Got it. Yeah.
like other people I've talked to.
What is the, so in Michigan, what is the law? I mean, how much notice do you have to give them to, like here it's like 30 days.
30 days, yeah.
Now, here, if you give them 30-day notice, they get the remainder of the month and then they get 30 days.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I guess I don't know exactly how that works. It's probably something similar like that, but
Yeah.
my question is, and actually, I'm waiting to hear back from the association attorney about this. Is
Yeah.
like, how do you kick somebody out? I've never had to kick somebody out.
Like the eviction process?
Well, the eviction process, I know about that, but like kicking them out when there's no lease involved. But
Right.
essentially, they could squat there,
Yeah.
and then that changes.
We give them a 30-day notice. I mean, most people will move if you get an attorney letter that says 30-day notice, right?
Right,
They're
yeah.
just like, oh, geez.
I figured one.
But, if they want to fight it, then you just go through the eviction process.
Okay.
Get the seller to.
Right.
You know what I mean? You should be able to find a good real estate attorney that, doesn't charge you too much.
Yeah, I have one back at home, but I just haven't had to use it because I don't have many rentals around. So yeah.
2019!
That's right, man.
24 deals is the goal, right?
24 deals.
We need to get 6 deals in the next 86 days. No problem. So what is that? 12, and you're shooting for a goal of 12.5 per deal.
Yep.
So that's 75,000, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you have anything pending that's gonna chip away at this, or are we just starting fresh?
We're basically starting fresh. I mean, we got a couple appointments on the calendar for
Okay.
next week.
Okay.
Well, including another one I just booked. So.
Okay.
So we have a couple of appointments. We have the wheels at least in place. Like David's calling today, this
Yeah.
afternoon, my guy.
Yeah.
He calls every single day.
Yeah.
On Saturdays, I make him homes. And he's hungry, so
Seems like it.
yeah, he's willing to call. And
Yeah.
Mike is willing to do whatever. So I got like a lot of the kind of stuff in place.
Okay.
And like I've done a lot of stuff, so like, I had no problem with talking to people about their house. Like if I'm a realtor, I know the process. I got the contracts.
Yeah.
I got the addendum because I got to use a stupid association contract, which is freaking stupid.
Yeah.
So I have my special addendum. So I'm all ready to go on the contract side.
Yeah.
I know how to do the disposition side because I don't know if you remember, I did one hotel deal in 2018. I made 40 grand on it.
Love it.
And it was just stupid.
Love it.
But so I went through the whole process with that one.
Yeah.
And so I had
What
that-
list was that from?
It was not even a list. It was a former customer of mine and as a financial advisor. Yeah. It was a former customer, my grandpa actually.
So a referral.
Well, she got
Oh,
my
okay.
postcard about being an agent, right?
Yeah.
Like I'd send out a postcard once a quarter about, and so she's like, I don't trust any realtors, but I trust you and your dad. You've helped me throughout the years, and it was a dump. I remember my dad remembers like walking over crap, visiting them once in a while.
Yeah.
Like they lived there since '69, did nothing.
Yeah.
Quarter house. So
Yeah.
I bought it for $2,000, and
What?
yeah.
$2,000.
Well, it's still.
Can't even get a used car
Hey,
for that.
now to check this out. The whole thing is crazy.
Was it a trailer?
No, it was a house.
It was a house.
It was a full house,
Like with bricks and a roof and a plumbing.
stick built, yeah.
Yeah,
full
okay.
house. I mean, it was condemned.
Okay.
So it would have been on the condemned list had I been that far along
Right.
in the process. But anyways,
Yeah.
so I was working she had $43,000 mortgage on it too. So I'm like, I can't do anything with this house. It's worth 80 fixed up. Like it's not
How
very
did she
good.
have that big of a mortgage on it?
She
pulled it out?
pulled it out right like 2006.
Yeah.
So, but anyways, I work with Fifth Third Bank, who is the stupidest bank of time.
Yeah.
Like most of them are, but like their internal communication is so appalling. I finally got a guy in Grand Rapids, so they got the big downtown building in Grand Rapids, but finally got a guy in Grand Rapids to handle the account.
Yeah.
And he didn't come up to like a week from close, right? Like they finally said, okay, we'll if you buy the house for $4,200,
Yeah.
we'll forgive the whole rest of the mortgage. I'm like, great, I can make it work. Because at one point in time, I'm just helping her out, right? Filing the hardship papers,
Yeah.
trying to get whatever.
Yeah.
Her husband's dying basically.
Sure.
So I was like, great, I got a deal, $4,200. I'll make money on that. Like even if it means everything.
Yeah.
50 grand.
Yeah.
It works. So.
Yeah.
But then, stupid, like 2 days before closing, I get the HUD back, And they're like, we can't, there's no lien on there. I'm like, well, something's wrong, there's still a mortgage on there. Like, and Fifth Third wanted this, and so sent it to the guy at Fifth Third, he's like, yeah, that's a problem with that. And then, like, the morning of closing, it's like, yeah, this other department forgave the loan back in November. This is May. I'm like, what the heck? So I've been talking to you. You're managing this account. You don't even know that this department over here forgave the loan when we filed the hardship paperwork back in November.
Right.
It's just insane. So I could have gotten, I could have gotten it for less, but I was like, I wanted to give her some money.
Yeah, I get it.
She was crying.
You could have got it for nothing.
Like, basically.
Yeah.
So she got $1,200.
Yeah.
And she was weeping because of that.
Yeah.
And like, it was awesome. And then I turned around and I listed it because I went to Mexico for a nonprofit that I'm president of the board of, and then came back and I listed the thing, and I had some other guys that took this advice. Like, I had a 2-hour window where everybody had bring their contractors, right, buying it as is, don't screw around.
Yeah.
And everybody's pissed off at me for doing that, but whatever.
Sure.
So I got 15 offers on the thing, and the last offer was the highest offer. It was funny because throughout the day I get an email like, oh, it's up to 27 grand, oh, it's up to 31, like, and then this one came in at 46. I'm like, what the heck? So verifying everything, and it's like, it's legit. So even as I'm driving to Washington, I'm like, this is like, is he gonna be there?
46,000.
Is he gonna be there?
Awesome.
But so anyway.
Well, that leads to an interesting kind of mindset here. Is this the number one thing, or is this
the deal flow is the number one thing to me, because I want to prove that I can get this system to work. Like that. I don't necessarily care about that. I mean, it'd be great.
So you could get a deal for 75 grand.
Right. That's what I'm saying.
In
like,
quarter one, but it's not necessarily hitting your 6-deal goal, right?
Yeah.
Hot cup of coffee.
Thank you. I don't drink coffee ever, but my throat was like totally beat up yesterday, and something about warm liquids or
all this cold weather. You
oh man, it just snatches you up. If it gets under 60 degrees in Phoenix, we all get sick.
Oh man.
We wouldn't survive in the.
Oh gosh. So yeah, I won't care about the deal flow. Like 300 grand is sort of like, just adding them up. But I figure if I'm doing 300 grand, I mean.
Do you know how many leads you need?
I have that somewhere, but honestly, I've been paying more attention about making this stupid thing work than
what work?
Like putting all these pieces in place. I guess
systems.
Yeah. So I've been getting the cart before the horse a little bit.
Yeah. Well, and how many leads are you getting a week right now?
Right now, it's about 15, I think.
15 leads.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
10 to 15.
And how much calling are you doing?
Not much.
So 0.
Yeah, 0. So what I've been doing is doing some follow up, and then I've been trying to build at least the past 2 weeks. I've been calling on cash buys and just doing other random stuff. I hate having excuses, but there always are some, and it's been a full couple of weeks.
Well,
this just doesn't help.
That's the fun conversation that we have about reasons and results.
So,
right?
One book I read on the way here.
There's always reasons. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Right.
So I know.
So there's always reasons, but the results. I mean, the results are the data. You know what I mean? The results are the. It's the only thing that matters, really. At the end of the day, when you look back, right? When you're in the moment, when you're taking the action, that's a different story. But the results are what this whole thing is about. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? So let's strip away the reasons.
So the reasons are why am I doing this whole thing, right? The why, right? So
no, like the reasons are like why don't you have a pending deal right now? Why don't you have 2 pending deals right now? Why aren't you doing the calls yourself as you're building these things? And by the way, there could be valid reason. You could be like, I don't want to do it. I don't feel comfortable doing it.
Sure.
I don't want to feel that. I want somebody else to do it. I get it. But what are the reasons? So let's start with why don't I call?
Well, I let me specify. I do call, but there has been just no consistency at all in it.
Consistently.
Right.
Okay.
Because
is it a
I love calling.
Okay.
It's not that I don't like it. Like that's. I wish I had freaking mojo when I was a financial advisor.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. So, no, I love doing it. It's almost like a game.
Yep.
Like it's fun calling.
Yep.
Especially after the first couple times I did it and got this scripts down. It's easy to do it. I think part of it is because now that I have David, he's doing the calling,
right?
And I'm just trying to keep him busy.
Yep.
I'm trying to keep Mike
You're
busy.
a caller.
Yeah, David's a caller.
So, is it that you don't have enough people to call?
For a little bit there.
Not enough addresses?
Yep, so that's why on Monday, on the 1st, I went out D4Ding.
Driving for dollars. Are you using the app?
I have been using, no, not D4D app. I looked into it, but we have been
Deal
using,
Machine?
Yeah, Deal Machine, yeah.
Yeah.
We use Landglide.
Yeah.
We just started using it about a week and a half ago.
Good.
2 weeks ago.
You like it?
I like it actually. There's a couple quirks in it that they've been working it out for me. And there's only one little quirk left that I found that I needed to fix, and then it's basically.
You need other lists besides just driving for dollars.
Yeah,
if you're gonna
I got
go for
probate.
people calling.
So probate, I have Mike once a month goes to. He has been going to the probate.
You need
course.
more. What about tired landlords?
Yeah, we just started pulling those multifamily lists.
Yeah.
So we just had one imported 2 weeks ago from Kentwood, East Grand Rapids, and
So you've got 20 hours of call, right?
yeah. So we're not doing triple line dialer because he's calling probate and D4D.
Yeah, I get it.
I guess that's learning from you.
Yeah.
And that's probably the best. But
You wanna leave,
so multifamily 2 on that. It's kind of a specific thing.
triple dial them.
Triple
You
dial.
got 9,000, right?
Not yeah. That's in a list. I got to plug that one into the database. But I got it.
Okay.
I just have to fix it so it can be imported. And I gotta skip first.
Yep. So when you're looking at how many addresses you need per month, you got to figure you can call 50 addresses an hour, right? Because typically it's about 150 calls per hour. Typically when you skip trace, you get three back, right? Well, that's triple line. So single line, how much is it?
Yeah, it's way less.
Okay, give me those exact numbers.
Let me pull it up. Oh, come on. Come on, Wi-Fi. He was doing he was getting 50 contacts a day, I want to say, or just look it up. I have him pull it up. For David, I'll do the 17th of December because I know he was calling out just as a full week.
No, I want to see both of you guys.
Oh, both of us. All right. So we'll see. Okay, this one.
Go all agents.
Mike, I'm having.
No. You're right. Just go David first.
Okay, Mike's. See, this is kind of skewed because I'm having Mike use my login to call. So it's.
Okay, so he had 240. This is since he started.
He started about actually I think it's a week before. Something like that.
Go down.
Okay. So yeah, there's your report. This is all single line then.
Okay. This is single line 41 and this is since then, okay. And what about how long did it take him? That's what we needed to.
So I know we need to be making a boatload more calls than we're doing.
Yeah. Let's see. He's done 80 hours.
Yeah, that's somebody.
Okay. So he's done 80 hours of calls and 4,077 calls. So what is that an hour? 80. He's getting about 50 calls an hour. It's good. I mean, so I would figure How many numbers are you uploading for? How many numbers are you uploading for the? Sorry, just get rid of this thing. How many numbers are you uploading per lead?
Oh, I think I've limited it to 4 because like the first D for D base, I think I had like
so 50 calls per hour, and let's say that there's on average 3 numbers per. Does he call all of them, or is he just doing?
Just call them all.
So he's still doing power dialer.
The power dialer, and I told him he was doing 7, like, and I was like, just do it 5, do 5 rings, just dial it down.
Is he leaving messages?
Yeah, he's leaving messages for each one.
Every one?
Yeah.
Drop messages or specific?
Specific. For probate and D for D.
How's he making 50 calls an hour then? There's no way he's leaving messages for all of them. There's no way.
Okay.
How long does it take to leave a message?
10 seconds, 5 seconds.
Oh, the message is longer than that.
Oh, that's true.
What's the message?
The message is...
Hi, this is Dave. I know this call's completely out of the blue. I was calling about your property at 2020 West Banana Street.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
And
just calling back.
Just calling to see if you would consider an offer your property.
Yeah, that's pretty much it.
Completely understand if you have no interest in selling the home.
But call me back anyway so I don't
keep
bugging
you.
you.
Does he say that or no?
He should be.
So no.
He's supposed to be.
So no, okay. Okay, I would just see if he's leaving messages for that. But what I would also do on those lists is I would probably just call the first number to leave messages, and then I would power dial her through the second time around.
Okay.
Second and third. Yeah.
So second and third time, then he calls those numbers, or the second and third number.
Second or third time.
Okay.
Because if you take power dialer off, it's going to call the first number. 80% of the time, the first number is the right number.
Okay. Interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I never know. Because I know on you get,
so when they skip trace it, they rank it by likelihood that that's the right
number. Yeah. Okay. That's why I figured that was. So that's why I'm just like all these other ones. I'm just not even screw around. Like there's like 3.
Yeah.
Okay. So do them all in the first ring, at least the probate and D for Ds, but then the rest of them just powered out and don't leave a message.
Yep.
Gotcha.
Yep. And then we just need bigger. You just have to have enough lists so that you can be on there. And I think for you to hit your goals, build this thing up, you need to be on the phone.
Yeah.
You need to be on it. You need to give me at least 9 hours a week.
I can do that.
Yeah. 15 would be even better.
I probably can do that, yeah. Because I know, okay, so right now, like, I don't have...
What's that book called?
All About Steak. It's good. No, I went to, what is that, House Flipping Formula, those guys. I went to their, like, little, those guys, Justin Williams.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so it was a little shindig out in San Diego, like, in October or whatever.
Yeah.
I wanted to go, I wanted to go to the Wholesaling Inc. Summit.
Yep.
Instead, but they're like the same time.
Oh, were they?
So, and I already had tickets or whatever to go there. So anyway, where was I going with that? I don't know.
So did they give you that book or something?
Oh yeah, sorry. So Walter Bond had spoke there,
Got it.
so he just kind of threw him out. So anyway.
Yep. All right. So, is there anything else that getting in your way of calling for minimum 9 hours?
I don't think so.
Is it too busy with traditional business? Is it I can't sit down and focus? Is it you know what I mean?
I do have a problem with focus. Like I'm ADD. Like there's no getting around that. I've been fighting it all my life.
Okay.
So focus is definitely a problem with me. But along with that, like I have this nice model day, and but I haven't been following it.
Right.
Part of it is like getting to work, being at it by about 8 o'clock.
Where do you make your calls from?
I used to make them at my house, but I've been going to, I have an office space that my partner in retail,
Right.
she lets me use for free. It's a industrial space, but it's like maybe twice the size of this. I just go there and sit.
By yourself?
By myself, yeah.
Is there windows?
there's one window, and it's a parking lot.
Exciting.
Hey, it's Michigan, man.
Yeah.
No, so but I found like when I'm at home, like I got this home office.
Yeah.
Because I was originally like excited to just work from home and stuff, but like the kids are at home, my wife always, I haven't trained them, like I'm at work, don't bother me.
Right.
Like 4-year-old Lacey comes,
of course.